All right, so a quick one on EU, right? On the daily, we see we're breaking structure to the downside. We're breaking structure to the downside, right? So we'll consider this as a bearish move. This is our high. This is our low. This is our lower high. This is our lower low. This is our lower high. This is our lower low. If we are still bearish, we'll be looking to sweep this low, right? Now, this trend is bearish, yes, but it is an internal trend to this leg, right? Now, on this leg, we have price given the schematic. I don't really want to go into what is happening here, but just considering this one, if we're still bearish, then we're expecting price. We're gonna see what the internal flow here is telling us. We could be bullish in the sense that we could be bullish on a higher time frame, which is the weekly, which is price is coming into this area and then reacting from this demand zone right here to go up, right? So we have to consider two scenarios. Now, if we are bearish, that means this is our high, our lower high, and we don't expect to break this high. So this high is protected, and we're looking to form a new lower low by sweeping this low, right? So let's go on the 4 hour to see what is happening within this area. All right, so down to the 4 hour, we're looking at this leg, right? So we have our high looking to make a lower low, but we're looking at our internal structure. Now, this is our low. This is our high. Our daily high is also our 4 hour high, right? Let me use this to annotate the internal flow. Let's use this, right? So on the 4 hour, this is our high. This is our low. Now, on the 4 hour, we have this high here, but it's not really valid. It's not a valid high yet, right? We need to take this high out. We need to sweep this liquidity before we can create our new lower high on the 4 hour. Then again, we have this high volume candle here with a lot of imbalance. So normally when this happens, because this is our area of liquidity, we could either sweep that area of liquidity or respect the order block or supply zone that is here, that is created here, right? So this is what I'm expecting price to do. Price, I'm not considering this as our final low yet, right? This is just the regular redistribution that happened, and I know a lot of people are expecting price to react from here, right? I'm expecting this to happen. Price to come here, react here, and give us a new 4 hour lower low. That is if we're continuing our bearish trend, right? Or price to take this liquidity to form our lower high and then come down. And then if we are bullish on the daily, we have price reacting within this demand. No, We have price reacting in daily demand here. We have price reacting within this daily demand here. So we could be going all the way up, right? So what this means is that this push up has an expiry date here. So I'm expecting price to regardless get here, there, or continue further up. Before I even consider selling on a high time frame, I want to see price get here first, right? So this means whatever sell scenario we have here from this other block might not last. Now, if we are to sell on a high time frame from this to have this become our new 4 hour lower high, then I would like to see price breaking a particular low down below here. Now, I'm only going to consider this to be our high, our 4 hour high. If price comes all the way to take this low, or even maybe that low, right? Till then, I'm buying to sell, or I'm buying, right? So since we are not here yet, I'm not considering our 4 hour even a bearish yet. So now what do we have here? We need to see what is happening within this flow to see where price is going, because we're still buying, right? We're buying until we get to this area, respect this area, or take this area, or continue to go up. So on the 4 hour flow here, I'm bullish, right? So let's see what's happening within the internal flow. We have some sort of supply here where price is currently reacting from. All right, but let's look at what is happening here. This is our low. We broke this high. This is our first break of structure. All right. Then we have this break of structure. This is our internal structure for the 4 hour leg. All right. So now we have this break of structure, that break of structure. We haven't created a low yet. So let me try and place this here. We have this as our low, this as our previous high, this as our new lower low, sorry, new lower high. This is our new higher high, new new higher high. We haven't formed a lower high yet, right? So we could be looking to retrace somewhere. This is our internal flow leg for the 1 hour. If we're considering bullish scenario, because we're still looking here. So if we're going to see any retracement, right, then we're looking to retrace within this area. Now per structure, I'm looking to have a reaction around this area, right? That's if the supply is holding. I'm of the conviction that if the supply holds, we will not be able to sell past this area because we're still bullish. So come down to this area to actually see what is going on here. right? So internal structure, we have our new high, right? We're looking to form a new low and then go up to create our new high and target these areas. For now, we're reacting within the supply. So let's see what price is doing here. Whatever whatever is happening here, if we get to sell, I know where we're selling to. I know we will not sell below this beyond this low. If we manage to sell beyond this low here, that has been formed, that means we're looking to go bearish. All right, so now, like I was saying, if because we have a strong low here, if price sells and takes this low, then I'm convinced we're going to see price sell further down to probably come and take this low, right? So we're concentrating on this leg because we have a low, we have a high. We're continuing to go higher, so this still becomes our high, right? Because we haven't formed a lower low. Now we have price giving us this area of liquidity because of this candle here. We could either react from this zone to buy up or sweep. That is on the pullback. I mean, we could either react here or sweep this low before going up. Now, if we check our tips, yeah, most likely to sweep and then go up. All right. So at least I have my target. If we are selling, I'm looking to look going to consider that sell as a pullback for this leg, right? So now we have this. We need to look at what price is doing here. Right, so the 1 hour becomes our external structure, and then we have this becoming our internal structure here. Let's see what price is doing here. Let's go on the 15 minutes, or preferably the 5 minutes. Right, so from here we have price breaking structure. We had some sweep of liquidity. We had price reacting within the zone. Right? So we have established our low. We have price breaking structure. This manipulation here, I'm not going to consider it. Right? We have price sweeping liquidity. Equal lows. Respecting this demand, we form our new high. So this becomes our new low. We have price. Okay, I'm gonna come to this later, but we have price giving us a new high. Right, we reacted within this demand. Like I was telling you before, because of this candle, sometimes you would have price deciding not to actually sweep this area, but respecting the demand here. Right, so we have our low, we have our new high. Now we invalidated this high. So we invalidated this low, and we have invalidated this low. Remember, these lows are internal lows, right? Internal structure lows. So that means we are breaking structure to the downside. It's not liquidity. It's actually structural breaks we are having here. We kept breaking structure to the downside. So that means we're on this leg, we're internally switching prices, switching and changing direction to go bearish on the internal structure, right? So now, because we have that, our next target is for price to try and sweep this low, right? Now, keeping that in mind, we look at what price has been doing with these breaks of structures. Let's see what we have here. We booked a structure and then we kept going down, going down, going down. We have some area of liquidity here that price could sweep. Trend line liquidity, we have a lot of liquidity here. So this is what we're looking at for. This leg is what we're looking to work with today or the rest of the week. I'm actually expecting price to come all the way up here and then continue to sell, and that will depend on what structural or price action is giving us here. Alright, sorry guys, I had to go get myself some tea. Right, so what we have here looks more like a distribution to me, right? We have something over distribution where we have price expecting demand, breaking supply, and then we have price pushing down to take all this several demands at a time. So then we're looking for price to probably go up here and then react from some sort of supply from this area, right? So I'm hoping to see price give me something like this, and then now. All right, as you can see, we have trend line liquidity here. We have equal.
Is that too loud?
No, it's fine. We have equal highs here. So we should this liquidity. We're coming down to probably keep some sort of liquidity down here and then go up to take this equal highs liquidity and then react downwards. Alright. So we can go on the very lower time frame. A very lower time frame to try to find a buy from here into this area. So let's see what we can find in 5 minutes. If we can find some sweet buy setups to push price up this area. The safest way to play is to wait for price to take this high. Like that. Or find some 1 minute entries from here to go all the way up. So this is what I'm looking at for EURUSD.